AskReddit by Kilo Wrench. How would you feel about at least one presidential primary debate being replaced with a history civics themed contest of Jeopardy between the candidates? This sort of reminds me of when we, Finland, were having a presidential election where the two final candidates appeared on a comedy quiz show about current events, our version of Have I Got News For You? Dart. The candidate who was much more funny in the show won the election, and the other candidates people would complain that voters seemed to have been sold on basically impromptu humor and a good performance in TV, as if that sort of thing didn't already swing elections whether they're on a comedy show or not. The suggestion in this thread is at least about something more important than just the week's news, so why not do it? There would be a huge incentive to intentionally throw for comedic value. Start saying obviously wrong joke answers. You appear likable and at the same time invalidate the score, so if you lose it's whatever. Personally, I would prefer a debate in which the candidates are given a subject, 3-5 minutes to go over their plan, and use facts, data, charts, and other tools to prove their point. I am sick of this unsubstantiated bullshit that is presented and not backed up. This has been my view for over 20 years, I'm 40. Maybe I am crazy, I am just sick of this 30-60 seconds of arguing with no support. To answer your question, I would watch the shit out of your proposal as well. I still don't think 3-5 minutes is enough. In my perfect world, candidates would make hour-plus long videos about their policies and why, and we could go to their website to watch them or Facebook or something so we can fully understand where they are coming from and if we agree with their logic and approach. People who are saying it wouldn't have much value may have a point, but it wouldn't be any more useless than the bullshit they do now. Edit, if you can find it, look up the very first TV debate between Richard Nixon and JFK. They discussed substantive positions and laid out clear policy differences in a respectful, somber manner. Now it's all just angling for one-liner sound bites that they hope will get airplay in the next news cycle. Edit 2. I feel a deep sense of satisfaction that my top comment of all time expresses my frustration at the inanity of the current political process in the US. Deleted. No, just because I can't stand the thought of. Bernie thinks the capital of Alaska is Anchorage. Trump doesn't know the year Montana was founded. Warren doesn't even know where Guam is. What is Aleppo? I choose business ethics. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Our political system is already a joke, so have Will Ferrell host as Alex Trebek and I'm in. I support this fully, but only if Norm Macdonald is allowed to participate as Burt Reynolds, while wearing an oversized novelty foam cowboy hat. Sounds really biased toward people who know things. I like it. Probably more useful in the general though. Presidential candidates, do they know things? What do they know? Let's find out. Deleted. Mods enforcing rules? Get outta here. How would you feel if we make a subreddit for this kind of questions? And ban them on this one. I would like candidates to pass a basic civics test, and affirm some basic facts. People who cannot accept well-established facts should not be qualified. Technically, in most of the US, a basic civics exam is required, prior to graduating high school. Our circle a jerk. Reddit, how would you feel if everyone received a free, government-appointed sexy gamer girl GF? This question format is annoying and should be banned. What are how would you feel questions? That's right. Deleted. Redditors feeling extremely smart for thinking this is a good idea. That's these how would you feel questions in a nutshell. Someone has what they think is a brilliant idea and it sounds fine on the surface, so they post it here. Except when you actually stop to think about it, it's an idiotic or silly idea. That actually sounds phenomenal. Deleted. Fuck no. Granted, I would like to know the person I am voting for is semi-well educated, but knowing obscure trivia about how the state lines were drawn or deep knowledge about the Civil War doesn't equate to understanding modern day geopolitics and or economics. Frankly, here's a more radical idea that I'm 100% behind. Abolish the debates. People can already tell just based on the platform and how the public media discourse is carried out who they are going to support, and one thing 2016 proved among many is that the debates clearly don't matter. All the debates do is serve to reinforce the stupid base awkward cult of personality driven campaigns that we should all be sick of at this point. Abolish them. Anybody who says they need to see the debates to make a decision is either lying or deciding on purely superficial qualities. You son of a bitch, I'm in. Deleted. When would they brag about their penises? That's the bonus round. I would prefer a full skills challenge with an obstacle course and some light hand-to-hand combat. Stupid idea. The primary isn't here to entertain you, even though it's been a fucking joke so far. Politics is dumb enough without adding an actual game element to it. 2020 trademark sign. I like how we went through a whole phase of people saying we should ban how would you feel about X posts, yet here we are.